Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. You're here with me, Sarit and Stevie K. Okay, today guys, we're watching Roar of RRR making.
Yeah, NTR, Charan, Ajay Devgn, Alia Bhatt and SS Rajamouli. It's been ages since, we've seen those teasers and stuff like that. We've seen the motion posters and everything else. Obviously, we have to wait a lot longer for the cinemas and everything to open, so we can't obviously watch them. And trust me, I don't think any of us really want to watch it on the small screen we can, watch it on the big screen. Obviously, if you got no choice, but that's a different matter. But if you got the opportunity to watch it, the big, that's what you want. The only thing is now, with cinemas closed and the way things are, it's becoming a waiting game.
Yeah.
They're doing their best to keep us.
Can you imagine how it is for them as well? Like they're so
excited. Because they worked hard to create something that they want everyone.
Time they wanted, thought each time it's like dragged and it's gone further.
And the thing is, what they're trying to do their best is, we don't watch firsthand, so we don't know what's on this video. Obviously, something to do with the making, we gathered. But the thing is, they must be so frustrated instead, because they worked hard to create something that they really, it's like making something you share and you want the world to see it, and there's you going, okay, we're going to keep changing dates, and they know they're disappointing people not on purpose, not them, but by not allowing it to, without it coming on, people are feeling like, oh my god, but then hopefully they're showing us glimpses of, guys, this is something, you know what I mean, So anyway, enough of me talking, let's check this one out. And if you guys are new to our channel, don't forget to click on that subscribe button, make sure you like the video, put down a comment, tell us what else you want us to make. Also check out our other channel, which is Cool I've Touched. It's our vlogging channel. Everything will be in the description below. Here we go.
Oh wow! Oh my god!
So everyone making the clothes to the sets, to the fight scenes, the blue scenes.
Oh my god!
The detail. The rehearsal. The biggest action drama. Look at them. 13th October.
Wow. Oh my god, that's the first time we've ever watched anything like seeing it, as it's making, like the way that was put together.
That's true, actually. You normally end up watching a making after the movies come out, and then they show you, what they had to do.
I love the way it was in such detail, everything about it, like the way it was filming, the way he captured it, the music as well that went with it. It was just like, you wouldn't actually think about that. You watch a movie, but you would not think, oh my god, like what goes on behind the scenes and how it's all planned. Like even like with the costumes.
Because we've been on movie sets, Bollywood movie sets, but we looking at this.
Not like that though, where you've got like the action, the blowing up, and seeing all those, the equipment they use,
total different equipment from, like, they got the tracking and they've got obviously cameras on those sort of like cables, but then you also got people on buggies. You got people on
the way
strapped
he was
up.
running, and he had that camera.
And you got
get to see
people
those
basically
things, and that's
doing
awesome.
that. You've got you saw the actors actually performing whilst they were strapped up with cables, and it's like looking at that now. When you watch the movie, you're not going to see any of that stuff that's around.
Good way to do that, like just
because you see what they put in. Like there was a blue screen, you could see the location, you could see people working from the costumes they were creating them, and the detail.
That's something I'd like to be involved in, like, you know, seeing the progress, the work, like the outside, the work towards it, and all the acting and film, and you like the recording. I like the whole rest of it, like how it's done.
When they created the location, you could see they were building it from sort of scratch kind of thing, the buildings and everything. But it's the attention to detail. If you see when they were like showing the British kind of thing, them two, the actors were sitting there, you could see the details on the wall and on the chairs and their clothing. It was like nothing spared. It's got to be his attention and eye. And not only that, you see the choreographers teaching people with their normal clothes on the dance routines for when they were going to perform in the properly. This is how it's going to be. From the fight scenes, did you see when he had the rifles? We've only watched it once. This is it. Like we always say, we don't watch it beforehand and we don't watch it. Sometimes we watch it twice, kind of thing. But this is all we're watching. And what I'm doing is, whilst we're talking,
twice as we're actually.
Yeah, if we watch it twice, it would be with you guys, because we've done that a couple of times where we watched it again. But you guys know we've watched it.
Yeah, because it's so fast and you want to pick up other details because you're just so mesmerised with what's going on anyway. So
I mean, you can always. Sometimes if we were going to go back, we would go back and have a look. But you guys would know that. But I'm just saying, at the moment, I'm just trying to remember what went on. If you see when they were doing the sort of action sequences with the rifles, he was showing that this is how I want it, kind of thing. So then the other person's going to perform it. But then they obviously showed like some scenes from the actual movie, like, you know, Ram Charan like sort of punching and getting ready, a sort of thing. But then, you know, like how Ajay Devgn looks, Junior NTR looks, and Alia Bhatt
I wouldn't have known that would have been like, you seen that the whole set that they showed, the you know, the whole layout of it.
The one thing that also I did like the fact was, you know, like they even show when the fire was taking place, it was real fire. It wasn't CGI. We're burning this. We're using real fire to make this genuinely look the way we need it to look. And that's what I think is the thing about SS Rajamouli. When he creates scenes from acting to visual, like basically the storytelling that he does, and the fantasy or the imagination or whatever it is that he basically has it in his head, and he's capable of putting it on the screens so everyone can see it through his vision.
What a talent. Wow. Unbelievable. And he does such a damn good job of showing what he visions, like and each time he tops it as well, like he does. And
I think that's what his team and everyone. So with having all that, you can see they're all looking there, and they're all going. He'd probably just say, "I want this, and I want it this way," and they already know that we know how we need to deliver this. We know from what he's saying what is expected, and it's the same with the actors.
The way they show it.
I think that's why he picked actors that he knows that they can deliver what he requires from Ram Charan, Junior NTR, and you see even Ajay Devgn, but they will give him what he needs. They will see the vision.
Attention to detail in the clothing that they're all wearing, the way the women were dressed. That guy in the vehicle.
You see the lights on of that,
and it looked like they had people on there were sewing machines there. They were actually making.
I think they were doing the costume designing. They were all everything. I don't think it was.
I've never seen that before,
I don't think it was the sense of we're going somewhere and we're buying these clothes, we're buying these, or we're getting these people to do this.
Obviously they might do that, but if there's something that they can't find,
I just think majority of stuff, they seem like he's got this team and they were doing everything on set, from creating the clothes, from creating the set, from the dance sequence to the action sequence to everything. It is basically a big team working and making, you know, so people's dreams and fantasies come true.
Wouldn't they be so disappointed, like having to like hold back each time the release?
Like, so even the music that went with it, that's part of the movie. You know, and even that was really fast, it was just going.
Like, and show us more.
If you just saw this little making and the way it was edited and the way it was shown with the music, and he made you feel like, oh my gosh, can you make the whole movie?
I'm looking forward to it, honestly.
You know, the thing is, it's just I mean, I know it's not so long now. It's July, so September, October, August, September, October. 3
It's
months.
going to be a nice feel as well, because here
But it's
then
gotta be at the cinema.
it starts getting dark, and you get that, you know, the weather turns.
It's basically,
something you
it's definitely something I will be watching. I will. It's one of those you gotta just have to watch it at the cinema. You can't watch it anywhere
as much as you want to watch it. It's so warm now here. I wouldn't want to be coped up in a cinema watching it. So
and not only that, those actors have worked hard to look in the way that they do. So they've given that as well. So it's, you know, and that's the thing. It's about all of them giving it their all, just to make this movie come alive the way it's meant to be. And you can see from every single person that you can see in those clips.
Watch now, that's going to be a different, that's going to be a trend now that everyone else is going to start jumping on board with doing, because I've not seen that, where they show the background and everything else.
Oh, you mean, showing how these are. So I think what it also does is involves us to make us feel like we're part of this.
And also, what
I was going to say, like, we see the movie, but we don't always see the hard work that goes into the movie. And you know, you watch it, you admire it, and you go thumbs up, or you get the people who moan and complain that always do regardless. But you just go there and you go, wow. But you don't know every in and out that goes. So when they create this already, you're thinking, when it comes out, I'm looking forward to more. You can see these people have worked their asses off to do something amazing, and then when you watch it, you'll actually appreciate it more, because you know that the work and the effort that's been put into it. Because we've only seen, it's only been a minute or two, but you could see, gosh, imagine if they were showing more. Like you said, other movie makers probably start going, look, this is all the work that we've done, this is what we've done, you know.
But he started off,
but
I've not seen
you know,
it
it's good. So enjoyable, giving us a good taste of what's to come.
I know.
So you guys write down in the comments what you guys thought as well. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also let us know what else you want us to make, and we'll see you next one. Take care. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.